All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by today. So I got a video on these fishpro models by Sea-Doo or any other Sea-Doo that you put these fish finders on from the dealer. So if you have one of these and it looks like this on water, then I have a solution to fix this. It's always going to look like this on dry land, but mine's already fixed, so I couldn't mimic it on the water. But again, if it's on the water, it looks just like this. Here's how to fix it. Alrighty, so diving into removing this rear cover, because this is where you have to access this transducer for the fish finder. You're going to need to remove 13 T30 Torx. There's 5 on one side, 5 on the other. There's 3 under this little cover. Now this cover is like the ski pylon that you put right here. You just twist it, pop it out. But now these two in the front have a 10mm nut on the bottom of it, so you will need a wrench. And just take it slow on these two, because if you drop the nut, well, either you can fish it out or just leave it there and find new ones. But if you don't have the tool to do it, go to Lowe's, pick one of these Cobalt tool boxes, and there's every single Torx that you would ever need, every single hex, even flathead and Phillips. This entire toolbox will take care of most of the work on the jet ski anyway, so I do recommend getting that. I do carry it with me when I go out, just in case I gotta pop this open for some reason. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pop these off real quick and get right into it. Aside of removing all of these screws or bolts, whatever you want to call them, I'm going to call them screws because they look like screws, but they're all the same size, so you don't have to worry about mixing them up. Plus, before you remove the actual deck, I recommend pulling these through, because they're just sitting there and you're probably going to be like, how do I line it back up? Well, again, you just pull it right through, lock it in place. Once you put the deck back down, then you're going to do the clips and drop them back down. Man, that took a little bit longer than expected, but if you do have a drill, I recommend doing it as you remove it. I would not recommend it when you tighten it, because you can strip out these nylon nuts. But they're not nylon nuts, but they're like plastic fasteners for the screws. But now, to find the transducer for that, so we're gonna take out the deck. This is the opening from where the seat's at. From here and back, this is where the black deck was. So we're gonna look out to the back of the engine, down to where the drive shaft's at. See that little round thing right there? That's the transducer. Now, when you're looking, you can see, mine's actually running low right now. You can see this little clear pipe with some fluid in it. If you follow it, it should be coiled up right here. And it's just zip tied in place. It's not connected to anything. But if you pull it out, you're gonna notice it's to that. Now, when your Garmin is showing like where it can't even read at all, it's because it's low on fluid. The way this works is there's fluid that fills up from the bottom of the transducer to the hole. It needs that fluid to read all the way through the hole. Well, if there's no fluid, it can't read through it. So there's 2 ways to do this, or there's 2 fixes for this. One way is the cheapest way. It's going to be quicker, but you might have to do it more often. I mean, it's about 2 months later, I have to refill it again. But you're going to get a syringe and get some marine coolant, and you're going to push the coolant through here with the syringe, and you're going to see the fluid quickly fill up, just because it doesn't take much to fill up this hose. Once you get it filled up, though, you're going to want to come down here, push this. I mean, it's going to take some force to push to the side, and then just break the seal on the transducer. There's a rubber gasket around the bottom. You want to pull this apart and lift this up. And what happens is you're going to see the fluid quickly run into the transducer, and then you just close it to seal it off, and then you just keep repeating until you see it come out right here. That's when you know you're done. And then just take it, wrap it back up in the zip tie, where the zip tie was, and you're good to go. Second option is go ahead and pop that off all the way. Go on Amazon, get you some, I think it's ultrasound gel. You want to wipe the inside clean and drive all the coolant. Pack it full of that gel, and then put the transducer back on top. That's going to be the long-term fix in the long run, just because that gel won't evaporate, it won't leak out or anything. But again, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. You do have to wait for it, but this is just a temporary fix if you want to just use it for the weekend. But again, you're going to have to keep filling it up. I mean, it's been almost 2 months for me, and the fluid was up to here, and now it's down there. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it up while I'm at it. But yeah, once you see the fluid come back out, just wrap it back in that zip tie, put everything back together, and you're good to go. Again, you can't test it on land. You will have to go out to the water and test it. And you will see like the full depth of how deep everything is and all the fish and all that. So I hope that helped. Please like and subscribe. There's definitely going to be more videos in the future, more tips and tricks on these Sea-Doos, along with just a bunch of fishing videos. Again, I hope this helped. Hope it solved your problem. Well, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.